Charles Lagaaia had been with Sydney Trains for 26 years when his job cost him his life. Today, the father and grandfather's family wept and called for answers after the company was fined just $525,000 for the mistakes which led to his death, and exposed 6 others to the same risk, well below the maximum $3 million they were facing for the major safety failures. It was 2016 when the safety breaches occurred. Mr. Lagaaia, signal mechanic, was struck by a train at Clyde. He had not been given a pre-work briefing. The risk of workers being struck by a train was obvious, identifiable and foreseeable. Simple remedial steps were available that would have completely avoided the risk, Judge David Russell said. He also said no one should have to suffer such grief and loss, and it would be understandable if Mr. Lagaaia's loved ones viewed the fine as inadequate. The family left the courtroom in tears and anger. It emerged they were under the mistaken impression they would get at least some of the money having lost their breadwinner. Instead, it will go to the state and the safety regulator. In a statement, Sydney Trains said it deeply regretted the tragedy, and in the last year, Sydney Trains has invested more than $20 million rolling out 110 dedicated permanent protection officers whose sole function is to manage safe work sites on the city network.